Wow, this is insane. I just spent the last probably 20 minutes minimum. Here, I think I'm going to rock this style until I get the new mic stand. Yeah, I like this. I like holding it. Yeah, I like this stand. Stand's pretty cool. But this is the official start. The official start of a little project I'm trying, I guess you'd say. I finally got a microphone, like a legitimate microphone. But with that being said, I spent the last 20 minutes trying to work this bitch on Audacity and couldn't figure it out. I'm Googling. I'm searching the interweb and not finding anything helpful, nothing useful. And turns out my mic was just flipped. I had to flip it from on to off. But it's kind of stupid because you see this blue light. You probably can't see. Oh, wait. You kind of can. I can see it on the camera. All right, so you see that blue light, right? That blue light was on. It doesn't differentiate whether it's on or off. It's always shining if it's plugged in anything. So I blame the designers, not myself, for making a simple mistake. No, not my fault. I refuse to accept responsibility. Maybe make your microphone, go on and off. Maybe make the blue light have a purpose besides the fact that it's just plugged in. Maybe make it be able to differentiate between on and off. I got my hater blockers on right now. I also figured I would bring a pillow for all of those haters that are the specific haters that are sleeping on me. But I did a pretty thorough scan of the basement, and there's no one down here besides me and my dog. So I think I will presume one of the two. I don't know what the correct grammatical context of that word is, but I will presume to take them off and put my pillow over there, but within arm's reach, because you never know who's going to walk down those stairs. You never know who's going to mysteriously knock on my back door window. So yeah, it's an interesting experience. At this point in time, I'm 107 episodes into my podcast where I have guests on, and I'm like, you know what? I got a mic now. I'm official. People respect me. People look up to me. It's just it's always been that way, of course, but I'm like, you know what? I might just get a little ramble session here and there, I got a little rambling time. And honestly, what I've noticed from having a podcast only about 107 episodes in is it is a unique experience finding your voice. And finding your voice meaning, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to stand for? Who are you? Who do you want to be perceived as? And I think that question is going to be applicable to this podcast and to the other podcast, but I feel like when it's just me, I don't even like listening to myself talk. So I gotta present a different side of me almost. It's like a different persona. It's like I'm just gonna try this trial and error. What do I want to talk about? What do I want to stand for? What do I want my voice to be? And I'm brainstorming all day. Hey, she is over here shaking like Courage the Cowardly Dog. It is absolutely appalling. This is my 16-and-a-half-year-old dog. As incipient as this podcast is, this dog's old as fuck. This dog is 16 and a half. Think about that. What is that? That's 7 times 10. That's 70. What's 7 times 6? What is that? That's 42. She's 142. Oh, wait. She's 6 months older. You got to add that on. What's 3.5 plus 142? This dog is 145.5 years old. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. All right, I'm going to let her down now because she is whining. She's a big whiner, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I flipped her. She doesn't know where she is. This dog is, she's as lost as they come. But, yeah, back to finding my voice. It's going to be an interesting experience. If I decide to stick with this solo podcast, which I don't really see why I wouldn't, but at the same time, I may lose interest. Definitely sticking with my other podcast. I really enjoy doing that. I've found a lot of benefits. I'm learning a lot. I figured this side would be able to work my self-expressive side. It'd be easier to make these. If I just get bored one night and I feel like ranting about some shit, I just feel like it's like another way of like journaling. It's just expressing. It's just getting your thoughts out. It's getting you. I figured it worked the more self-expression side of my brain. I don't know. All I know is I tried the other podcast, 100 episodes in, and I have received profound benefits, absolutely profound benefits that I never would have thought I would receive just doing this. I don't know. I want more of a goofier appeal. I do want to keep that consistent. I want to make fun of stuff. I want trending topics. I want relevant topics. I want, it sounds like I said elephant topics. I want to talk about elephants. What's elephantitis? I have elephantitis of the penis. I just learned what that is the other day. Elephantitis is the enlargement of a specific part of your body. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, to disappoint. I know you probably looked at me and you thought, wow, this guy's he's got a little pecker. But I actually have elephantitis. I'm not bragging. I'm actually it's a little bit of a sob story. That's why I had you all gather here through this medium, so I could talk about my overly sized penis. Not in a narcissistic way. I'm not getting pompous about this. I'm actually sobbing to you right now. It is a problem. Every time I go to the bathroom, plop, what's that in the water? Oops, it's my dick. Unfortunately, that's the reality I have to face every day. Yeah, shit water, piss water, everything. It's been there. I got stank dick. I'm not even proud of it, but it's true. It's real. All right, none of that's real. Sense the sarcasm. Come on now. Come on, laddie. Have the wit to pick up on the sarcasm he's throwing at you, mate. Nah, but for real, though, I don't know. I some things I do know, or not know, but some ideas I have about this podcast, because it's so new. It's pretty much an idea now, besides the fact that I'm starting to execute it at this point in time. But it's pretty much just an idea of me, okay, I want to try doing this podcast. This is me like actually getting out some content, but some ideas that are kind of, I'm thinking, title. What's it going to be called? What am I going to call this podcast? My other podcast is called Jordan's Subjective Perspective. I'm thinking extremely casual. I like the word casual. I'm a casual guy. It's casual. Look at me. I'm sitting around a table. I got a chair next to me. I got a chair I'm sitting on. Just a laptop over there. No big deal. I wore sunglasses in the beginning in an indoor facility. No big deal. It's super casual. You know, we're just getting casual over here. So I'm thinking extremely casual might be the name of this podcast. Extremely casual. Extremely cash. See, you can't call it extremely cash because how the fuck do you spell cash? How am I going to spell cash? Like K, what? C-A-S? Cass? Extremely Cass? What's wrong with this guy? Why is he naming this podcast? Why is he naming it Extremely Cass? Terrible name. But I may shorten the name. I might call it X-Cash. You know, we just sitting here. We vibing. We getting after it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's X-Cash. X-Cash, baby. See, the thing about this kind of platform is I'm going to rest my foot up on this table because it feels nice. The thing about this kind of platform is I feel obligated. I feel a sense of responsibility, a sense of obligation to keep rambling in an entertaining sense, an entertaining style. I feel like switching up my tone of voice, pronouncing things weirdly. I'm just trying to entertain. I have this insatiable desire that has reached the point of necessity to entertain your bitch ass. And I will do it. I will keep entertaining. I just like making people smile. That's what I've realized about myself. That's what if any of you, for all of you who know my background, which is like negative 0.5 view, I started off on Vine, and I started making YouTube videos. Actually, some of them are somewhat decent. They're decent. I won't say they're good, but they're decent. I got some decent YouTube videos out there if you want to check out my channel. I made some decent content. Then I moved on to Vine. I saw a lot more success defining view count. If that's how I choose to define success. If I want to come at it from a personal growth point of view, that's another way to define success as well. And that's what people don't understand. That's what people don't get. There are multiple ways to define success when it comes to this shit. And the number one is my overall satisfaction, my overall pleasure of spending this leisure time. And I feel like I'm getting something off my chest right now. I got a really active mind, man. I got a really quick, my mind's constantly moving, bro. It's like, I need to get these thoughts out there. I need to share them with the people. This is my moral obligation. This is my civic responsibility. This is considered community service, bro. But, yeah. Well, what I learned on Vine is that I really like making people smile. I really like making people smile. And you know what I realized the other day? I was just sitting outside. I was helping my dad on some the siding of our house. The siding of our house fell off, so we had to replace that. I'm helping with my sister's boyfriend, and the guy we hired to replace and my dad. I said "and" twice. That's improper grammatical. That's improper grammaticum. But I'm just gonna roll with it because it's super casual. It's extremely casual, actually. It's extremely casual. And with that being said, it's ex-cash. But what I realized is I grew up in a household with a sister, 18 months younger than me, who fucking hates my guts. And that's one of the most beautiful things I realized on that day when we were putting up the siding. I realized, wow, this girl fucking hates me. She will hate me no matter what. And you know what I realized in that moment? I spent a very, very large portion of my childhood just trying to make her laugh. Because my logic, my theory was, hey, if I can make this person who hates me, crack a smile, then I gotta be funny. Think about that. Like, you make somebody laugh who hates you no matter what you do, even if you make them laugh, if you can make them crack the slightest bit of a smile, you're doing something right. You're doing something right over there, buddy boy. As far as the comedic route of life goes. Just saying. Yeah, I feel like with this, though, I'm going to have to get better at coming up with talking points, which I may have to just write things down. I'm pretty decent at blabbering off the top of my head, just rambling. Just letting the old ideas flow onto the intangible thoughts flow into intangible words. And I enjoy that. I enjoy it, but it's hard. Whenever you hit a dead point, you're like, oh, I feel obligated to talk right now. What am I going to talk about? So that's where I stand with this whole solo podcast. That's how I feel about the solo podcast. I also feel the sense to change the way my voice sounds a lot and sing and to make different accents. With that being said, X-Cash. That's probably going to be the name. Super Cash, one of the two. I don't know. I like casual, though. I like the word casual in the title. It's not decided. Nothing's decided yet. I also think, not decided, I think I like the idea of a soundboard or something to, add, I like Eric Andre's. Like, the way Eric Andre incorporates, the awkward clapping. I think that's absolutely fucking hilarious. I think that's so funny. I think I could really implement some, I'm not saying, a big, soundboard, 30, 40 different points where I'm like, whoa! Or, building up laughter, building up clapping, police siren, fire truck. Like, I'm not, I don't think I want to go that route. I'm thinking I'm going to keep it to a core three. Core three. Yes, I know I put my fingers up like I'm German. This is apparently how they used to differentiate Germans from Americans whenever they put their hands up. I think I saw that in Glorious Bastards. Brad Pitt, where are you at to answer this question? Is this German? I don't know. I don't do the American three. I do know that. I look like a fucking Girl Scout doing that. I like the German three. The Germanic three. So anyway, I like this. I like the idea of a soundboard, man. I like just like a few sounds, and I'm just gonna own those sounds. And I might have to steal one from Eric Andre. I really like that awkward clapping. I absolutely love the awkward clapping. I might have to get like an audience, like audience in awe kind of one, and maybe an awkward laugh or something. I don't know yet. But I really like the idea of a soundboard. That came to me like right before I started this. But I don't really plan to make this one too long. I think I'm gonna come up with talking points before. This probably isn't too exciting to listen to. It's kind of just me planning on air because I'm selfish and I wanted to record today. I wanted to record on your time and make you watch this. Yeah. It's all about the content, baby. It's all about the content, baby. This is ASMR. Hello. Listen to the sound of my voice. ASMR radio. I am going to smooth and groove you into a nice little deeping, sleeping, relaxing, soothing voice of my sleeping voice. Alright. Just throwing out as many adjectives as possible. I might do this again tomorrow. I think I'm going to do this again tomorrow. I know how obsessive my mind is, and I will probably do a lot of these over the next few weeks. Just talking about random-ish. Just getting better at the craft. Last talking point I want to talk about. I hate this shirt. This is like my least favorite shirt that I still wear. You guys have that? Like, you're like, I hate this shirt, but I don't hate it enough to ever just quit wearing it. Like, I don't want to just give up this shirt for good. I usually just wear it to the gym. But I hate this shirt. It's like a shirt from high school. I'm 5 years out of high school now. 23, man. I don't know what to do with this shirt. It's like just high school shirts in general. What's the etiquette, man? What is the etiquette, bro bean? Bro beanos? Bro potato chip? What is it, brosif? What is it, bro mama? Joe mama? I don't know. I don't know when the etiquette, when the time is to say goodbye to the high school tees. Some people think it's freshman year of college. When you leave the school, you're donezo. Donezo, bye forever. Never to be seen again. You never look back. You never wear a high school shirt again. I disagree. I have some quality, high comfort, 100% cotton, sometimes 90% cotton, 10% polyester, depending on the manufacturer. But I don't know. It's just what am I going to do? When am I going to stop wearing high school shirts? Because apparently 5 years isn't enough for me. I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question. I think I'll wear them until they quit fitting me. Wearing them out in public, different. It's a whole different question, so you're going to get a different answer, bro beans. Also, I should come up with like a million ways to say bro on this pod. Like a million. Like fucking million. It's like that Stewie clip from Family Guy. It's like, what does he say? He's like, mom, mama, mommy. I don't even remember. But he comes up with like a ton of moms, and I laughed at that shit back in the old days, back when I was youthful in appearance and not ugly. Back when females used to be attracted to me. Back when my wife loved me. Back whenever anybody found me attractive. I'm 23, man. It's all downhill from here, right? Ha! I made my dog look. She stopped. She's confused. She quit her whining. I'm glad I got her on the pod because she'll probably be dead soon. But 16 and a half, bro. What do you want me to say? That dog's 145.5 years old. We just did the math here. What do you want me to say? That's not insensitive to say. I will not lie too. This solo podcast route, it's fun for me. Like, I enjoy this. Like, I guess I do like, I thought I didn't like the sound of my own voice, but I think I actually fucking love it. I think I love it. I just don't think anybody else will. I don't think a single person wants to hear me talk. Like, no one. So, with that being said, I don't know. I don't know. I've listened to a few solo podcasts before starting this. I think they're okay. Like, people a lot funnier than me. And I think they're okay to listen to, but they're kind of boring. I like the guest appeal. But everybody has their niche, so some people like these solo pods a lot, and it's another way to expand the audience. And also just from a personal growth perspective, like, express myself, talk about things on my mind, like things I'm pissed about, things I'm excited about, like whatever's on my mind, whatever I feel comfortable talking about. I just created another platform. I created a way to connect with people on a deeper level. Created that about a year and a half ago. Bam. Now this is like a new platform for me, bro. Bro beans, potato chip. I need some catchphrases too. I need catchphrases and a soundboard and a name. Those are my 3 check marks. My German 3 check marks as I hold my check boxes. Checklists are awesome. Checklists are the best. Just writing shit down and like crossing it off. It feels good. It plays upon the human reward system just really nicely. Just crossing that shit off. I feel a sense of accomplishment. I feel good. I feel great. I feel grand. All right. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm gonna say is the end of this. Thank you for listening all the way through. Ha! all 0% of you. Yeah, I'm cool to see where this goes. It's just I feel like I'm buying a lottery ticket. Just enjoying myself, enjoying the craft, getting better at the craft, and just enjoying life. This is a cool hobby. So I'm all about the hobbies, bro. I'm all about the hobbies. Masabe, hobby. About the hobbies, masabe. Hobby. Lobbyists. From Republicans to Democrats, I'm the lobbyist. Yes, I am the bestest. I sound like Damian Marley, bro. Like Damian Marley on that reggae shit, bro. Oh, yeah. Damian Marley on the road to Zion, bro. Oh, yeah. That might have been racist. I'm really not trying to have a racist appeal to start this episode off, this podcast off. Wow. I may just have to do some self-reflecting on that last part. So, yeah. You enjoy yourselves while I go and self-reflect upon my actions and think about how my actions are affecting others more than just myself. The words that come out of my mouth actually mean something now, kind of, barely, but more than they did before I did this. So I gotta be more conscious of that, bros. All right, I'll see you later, bros. Bye.